Hi, now I'm going to show you how to create a new Android project. Go to the File menu and from New, click on Android Application Project. You get the new Android application dialog. First, we need to give our application a name. In this case, I'm going to name it Hello World. The project name can be same as the application name. However, the project name should be unique within your Eclipse workspace. Package names are how your applications are uniquely identified within the Google Play Store, and you should use the same package name for your application throughout its lifetime. I'm going to use my domain name here. That looks good. And next is the minimum required SDK. This is the lowest version of Android your application will run on. Android 2.2 is good. And the target SDK is the most recent Android version your application is compatible with. And you can either compile with the lowest Android version, that is the minimum required SDK version, or you can compile with the target SDK version. We are going to compile the project with the target SDK version. This is the base theme that we will be using. Changing the theme will change the look and feel of the default Android components. We'll use HoloLight with dark action bar and click on next. The custom launcher icon, the launcher icon is your application icon, and Eclipse allows you to create custom launcher icons. However, you can change the application icon later in the development phase, so that is of not much importance. And if you want a default activity to be created for our application, we have to select this option too. A library project is a project which contains code that can be used across multiple Android projects. Library projects cannot be run directly. This is an Android application, so we are not going to select this option. And check this option if you want to create your project within your workspace. If you want to create it somewhere else, you can uncheck this option and enter a new path here. We'll stick to our workspace. Now click on next. Since we selected the create a custom launcher icon option in the previous screen, we are presented with this configure launcher icon screen where you can create a new launcher icon for your application. You can select from a list of default clip arts which the ADT plugin offers. You can select any of these clip arts, and if you want a text to be a part of your application name, you can do that also. You can also select the font. We're good with Helvetica Bold. And there are a few more options which will visually alter the look of your icon. And if you want a shape, you can either select a square or a circle. And you also have a background color option. Plus you can change the foreground color option. You can do the same with the clip art as well. So that does all these changes. If you're not good with Photoshop, or if you don't have an internal designer, you can use this to create simple icons. Click on next. There are 3 different activities which we can create. We will be mostly using the blank activity. There is also a full screen activity where your status bar will be hidden. And thirdly, there is a master detail flow. In order to use this, the minimum SDK version should be 11, but we have chosen 8 on the first screen. So if you choose API 11, the problem is most of the users will be left out, so that's not a good idea to do. However, there are other workarounds where you can use this. And here is the name of our activity. We'll name this as Hello World activity. The layout name shall be Hello World. And navigation type, we have 3 different navigation types: fixed and fixed tabs and swipe, scrollable tabs and swipe, and drop down tabs and swipe. But these three options work with only the minimum SDK version uh, of 11. So if you want to use this, you have to set your minimum SDK version to 11. We'll be using none in this case. However, I encourage you to create a new Android project by setting your minimum SDK level to 11 and try out the other options. Click on finish. And now we have our new Android project. And that is how you create a new Android project in Eclipse. Thank you for watching.